Hello people, my name is Ziyamullah and welcome to yet another video of Yes We Can. Guys, today's topic is considered to be the backbone of excellent communication skills. The topic today is the power of thinking in English. But before we get into the topic, as usual, let us talk about certain skill set to understand where do we stand. Okay, I come across a lot of people who say that they can write in English, they can read in English, they understand English, but when it comes to speaking in English, they struggle. They get stuck. Why does this happen? It happens because the thought process is in the mother tongue. And then they try to translate the thought process from their mother tongue to English and then speak. That's where we make a lot of mistakes, we make a lot of grammatical errors, and that's why our confidence level goes for a toss. So let's analyze those speakers who speak amazing English. They're very fluent in English. There's one thing in common in them. That one thing which is common in them is they always think in English. So today I'm going to give you certain tips where you can start thinking in English. How can we do that? And eventually that will help you to improve your fluency in English language. Let's do an activity before I get into that. Okay, let's say I'm going to ask you a question. Raise your hand if you do not want to be successful in your life. Yes, you heard me right. Raise your hand if you do not want to be successful in your life. I'm sure nobody raised their hand because every single person on this earth, they want to be really successful. If you are a student, you want to be successful. How? You want to score amazing marks in your exams and get those amazing grades and get the best college, etc. If you're an employee, you really want to grow in your organization from the position. You want to climb that ladder. If you're an entrepreneur, you really want to grow your company. You want to grow your revenue and eventually make more and more money. So this thing will only happen with one certain skill set. And that one certain skill set is excellent communication skills. So no matter what you want to be in your life, you really want to be successful. For that, you have to work, right? And for that matter, I'm going to give you one thing which is very important to understand. You will come across a job description. Every single job description in this world, what is the first line written on the job description? The first line written on the job description says that the candidate must possess excellent English communication skills, excellent verbal skills, excellent non-verbal skills, excellent expression skills. And that will only come when you have this particular language, English, into your subconscious mind. When you were a small kid, 8 months, 9 months, a toddler, right? Did anybody actually teach you how to say papa and mama? It just came naturally to you, right? There were tons of people around you in your house who used to say, beta, papa bolo, beta, mama bolo. And that's how, those words fell on your ears. And that's how you started understanding and speaking that language. Similarly, if I really want to be very successful in my personal life, in my professional life, I must get that particular English language into my subconscious mind. So let's quickly discuss a few tips which will really help you to get that particular English language into our subconscious mind. Step number 1, talk to yourself every single day in English. As I said, you need to submerge. If you want to get something into your subconscious mind, you need to submerge that into that language. So talk to yourself. I'm going to talk about one of the greatest philosophers we ever saw, the entire world ever saw, was Swami Vivekananda. In one of his books, he writes that talk to yourself every single day for 2 minutes, for 5 minutes. Now, what does that actually means? It means that you talk to yourself in private before going to sleep on your bed. Ask yourself a question in English. Okay, a question saying that, okay, how was my day today? Was it good, bad? If it is good, talk good about you. Okay, I did this thing which was really good. It gave me a lot of satisfaction. My day was pleasant. My day was amazing. that gives you encouragement for the second day, and that has to be in English. The thought process, start thinking in English, start speaking in English, talk to yourself in English. If you had a bad day, obviously, not every day is Sunday, we all know that, right? So you will come across good days, bad days, and worse days in life. If by any chance, if you had a bad day, even think about it, analyze it, what went wrong, what could have been better, what I could have done better, and then improvise yourself. So step number 1, talk to yourself in English. Step number 2, submerge yourself into this language. Read, write, speak, listen, and watch. 5 things: read, write, speak, listen, and watch in English. I'm not saying 2 hours or 3 hours every single day. 10 minutes. Read for 10 minutes. Anything, news article, anything on the internet has to be in English. Write, okay? Write in English, 10 sentences. Maybe how was your day today? Speak to your friends, your colleagues. See, you will make a lot of mistakes, and that's how you're going to learn. I'm going to give you a very good example. My father, he was one of the most amazing teachers I ever saw in my life. So he was crazy about this language. So we are 5 siblings, right? We are 5 brothers and sisters. So when we were like really kids, right? So we used to fight a lot, just like other siblings. So we used to fight a lot, and then all of a sudden he used to jump into the fight, and he used to say, "Acha, acha, acha, okay, you had been, fighting in Hindi. Now do one thing, continue the fight. I'm here and I want to listen. Now continue the fight in English." All of a sudden, what we used to do, we used to actually change the gears from Hindi to English. So we used to get stuck a lot because we were trying to speak a new language, but believe me, that really helped us to gain and understand new words. After a couple of months, we started using phrases like, "You're getting on my nerves," "You are testing my patience," etc., etc. And my father used to be really proud of us, not for the fact that we used to fight, but for the fact that we were learning new words. So speak in English, listen. Nowadays, I think people spend more than 1 hour every single day on YouTube. So, spend that time. I'm not saying don't spend it. So spend that time, but listen and watch anything and everything that is only in English. Step number 3, yes, surround yourself. Now, this is a step I've already covered in my last video, but yes, this would really help. Surround yourself, make friends with people who speak amazing English. That's how you will improve your vocabulary, because when you come across new word, it goes into your subconscious mind, and that's how your vocabulary increases, because you try to find out the meaning, and it is natural that whatever we learn, we try to use it in our communication skills. Next step, stop using bilingual dictionary, because what happens when you use a bilingual dictionary is your dictionary which is in your mother tongue and a translation in English. So if you have that kind of a dictionary, believe me, that is not going to help you. It will definitely give you the meanings of certain words that you have come across in English, but your thought process will always remain in the old mother tongue. So if you are using a bilingual dictionary, try to avoid using the bilingual dictionary. In fact, just when you come across a new word, just quickly figure out the meaning of that particular word on Google, and then memorize the meaning in English, and then start using it into your vocabulary. I'm sure this is definitely going to help you when you want to really think in English. So with that thought, we'll stop for the day, and thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate your time. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and please do like, share, and comment. So with that thought, I'll sign off. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day ahead, and yes, we can.